almost any entrepreneur you talk to, they talk about a tremendous sacrifice they've made in the past. And as you walk around the DreamIt office, you see those sacrifices here at DreamIt. People have traveled a long way for the summer program. Some left very secure jobs and very good companies. And some chose not to return to school, like one of our next co-founders, Jeff Evans, with MindSnacks, who decided to turn down Yale MBA program to continue to develop this program. So with that, a tremendous amount of respect for the team here. I give you MindSnacks, Jesse Picard, and Jeff Evans.
I've been on a mission to learn Spanish for the last 4 years of my life. This is an actual picture from my apartment. I actually went through my apartment and picked out every piece of electronics equipment and turned it over to Spanish in hopes of learning the language. I've tried books, tapes, tutors, Rosetta Stone, pretty much everything. And time again, I've failed to get a grasp of the language. I've dropped my learning commitments every time. What I discovered is that this is a pretty common problem. Attrition rates for language learning products are astronomical, almost over 80%. And this isn't because people don't want to learn a language or people aren't motivated. It's because the tools available to help us learn are built for a different era. Today, people have less time, demand more on the go, and are requiring to be entertained at every waking moment. Yet the best answer that we have today is a $300 piece of desktop software that forces me to go in my apartment an hour at a time and study in hour-long increments in complete isolation. We got tired of waiting for a better product, so we went ahead and built one. MindSnacks Spanish is a language learning game platform available in the App Store today. We offer a series of mini games that teach a variety of language skills. And here's a quick video to show you what we're all about. It's a little small, but hopefully you guys can get a feeling for what the game's all about. All right, so with this product, we're focusing on doing a few things. First, any amount of learning is welcome on our platform. Whether you have 30 seconds or 30 minutes, you can make progress towards your learning goals with MindSnacks. Second, we're offering constant feedback down to a word-by-word level relative to your past progress. And third, being fun and playful has always been a core part of our DNA. It always will be, but that doesn't mean we sacrifice the effectiveness of our learning tool to get there. So we've built in core memorization algorithms into the core of our product and built out every piece of content hand in hand with Ivy League Spanish instructors. So what does this all mean? Well, first of all, not only are people keeping their learning commitments on MindSnacks, but the overall pool of language learners is expanding because we make the task of learning a language far less daunting than in the past. And this is something that we're really excited about. And now I'm going to hand it over to Jeff, and he's going to talk you through the genesis of the product.
All right, so we started this summer with nothing but a pile of rough paper sketches, and despite the weekly ultimate frisbee distractions we've had to deal with around here, we still managed to turn those sketches into a fully functional live product in the App Store that you can download today. And what we're really excited about is where we're going next. So we've always envisioned MindSnacks as a highly social experience. There's two reasons behind that. Number one is that from our own personal experience learning a language, it's just not as much fun to do on your own, and it's a very daunting task to complete when you're by yourself. And secondly, we think there are some really interesting social features that we can build into our games to take them to the next level. So over the next several months, we're going to be rolling out a whole series of new features, including head-to-head competition, team challenges, and a system of social rewards based on your personal network. So all these features have the same benefit in mind. They create a higher incentive for users to play more. And with MindSnacks, the more you play, the more you're actually learning. Other products out there in the market today don't offer these kind of incentives, and they make it way too easy to walk away from your product and drop your learning goals. The second phase of our social plan is a series of live multiplayer games that we're creating. So let me walk you through some very early screenshots from one of these games. You can think about this in terms of a Spanish verbal Pictionary. So these are the players. John is an intermediate Spanish speaker, and his audience is 10 other Spanish learners on our platform. So in traditional Pictionary, John would have to draw out an image while the users guess what he's trying to draw. In our version, John is faced with a series of images that he has to use his language skills to describe to the audience, while the audience is interpreting John and guessing which answer is the correct one. After the game, both John and the audience receive points based on the number of correct answers and also more detailed feedback on several areas of the language, including vocabulary, grammar, and the clarity of speech. The main takeaway here is that this is a totally innovative experience to the learning market. There's no other product out there today that offers this kind of real-time communication and interaction on the platform. And we're at the forefront of a huge trend we believe in, which is mobile learning. This is all going to be offered on your mobile device, which no other product out there offers today. So now you've seen a little bit of a glimpse into our future. Let me tell you how we scale past being a Spanish app. Our entire content plan is driven off a master database of language pairs, which looks very similar to what you see right there. In order for us to expand past Spanish into French, Mandarin, any other language, it's really just a matter of translating this database and plugging it right into our games. This also allows us to expand beyond language learning just as easily into subjects such as SAT prep, math, geography. Basically, any kind of content that can be paired and put into an Excel sheet can be loaded right into the game platform and played. This is our team. We have a very well-rounded mix of backgrounds on the team. Jesse is a design specialist as a former information architect at Razorfish. Carl is our technical lead with over 10 years of experience in software and mobile games development. And my background is finance and business development. And as Steve said, I forewent my plans to attend business school because I'm so passionate about this project. So what we're looking for today, we currently have funding lined up that will take us through the next phase of our project, which is the social features and social games, which I described earlier. Once we get to that point, we will be looking to take on additional money in order to scale the product quickly and efficiently. So we'd love to start conversations today that may lead to funding down the road. And that wraps up our presentation. Thanks for listening, and we'd love to take any questions you guys have.